That's better. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If it's your first time here, hi, my name is Phyllicia. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. This is a highly requested video. I keep getting messages of, I'm a beginner, what makeup can I use, or I have this and that, how can I, step it up, yeah. So if that's what you are interested in, please keep on watching. This video is not sponsored by any of the products or the beauty stores or whatever I mentioned. Yeah, so just a reminder, I'll be leaving timestamps. If you want a certain category that we're going to talk about, I'll leave all that in the description box below. Just click on the time and it will take you to that part. So yeah, let's get into it. So let's get comfortable, get your cup of tea. I have mine here. Get a piece of paper. Let's start with our skin. So first off, for skin, I like to go in with a moisturizer. I feel like moisturizer is very essential, especially in terms of keeping your skin, hydrated and oil free for those who have dry. So I like to use the Garnier Intensive 7 Days Ultra Replenishing Moisturizer. There's so many brands of moisturizer, so this video is just going to focus on products, not really brands, but whatever brand you can find, you can use that as well. So for moisturizer, I like to use this one. There's so many types, like I said, brands, types, everything depending on your skin tone. Next up, primer. You will need a primer. Yes, you do, especially if you're going to go ahead and use foundation and use like concealers and all that. I feel like a primer actually protects the skin. It does protect the skin. It also hydrates the skin as well. If you have oily skin, it can keep the skin, should I say dry? If I make it dry, okay, not dry, but it does control the oil. Yeah, it basically controls the oil that comes from your skin. And yeah, that's not a bad thing. So get yourself some primer. Yeah, for example, I have the Freedom Makeup Primer. This is the oil control base. Oh, and I have the Black Opal Invisible Oil Blocking Primer. Now this primer is, I think it's one of the best primers that I have used. I've used the MAC primer, I've used this primer, but this is the third primer I've purchased and it is one of the best. It does, get rid of pores, not get rid of them, but it just makes your skin look flawless even when you apply your foundation. So for foundation, there are basically three types. There's a liquid foundation, stick foundation, and a compact foundation. For beginners, if you're not yet ready to go into a liquid foundation or a stick foundation, I suggest you go in with a powder foundation. Like I said, so many brands have powder foundations. I know MAC has, Black Opal. I think basically almost all brands have different choices for you. If you have a powder foundation and you want to take it a step up, then you can try to use a stick foundation. That also works perfectly. Then after that, go ahead and use a liquid foundation. Now I do not, make sure you get your shade. Yes, make sure you get your shade. I'm going to compile a video of how to choose your foundation shade, but it's going to take a while before it comes out because I'm still learning. Okay. Yeah, I'm still learning. And then for liquid foundations, I like to use the Black Opal foundation. I have two shades. Then I have this Max Factor foundation. It's not for my skin tone. See the difference? Yeah. When you go to buy your foundation, make sure it tests it on your face so it's able to match your neck, and I feel that will be like get one that's really close to your skin tone. And depending on the type of skin you can have oily skin or dry skin, or both oily and dry, which is known as combination, or normal skin. Look for foundations that match your skin type. That is very essential. So up here you see a video where I'm trying, that's the word, yes, where I'm trying out my new makeup techniques versus my old makeup techniques, plus the products that I used to use. In that video, I used a oily, foundation that's for oily skin. That video says it all. I look like a ghost at the end of the video. Beginners, I personally love the Black Opal formula. Another brand that I would suggest you look for is the Maybelline foundation, either the dewy foundation or the matte poreless foundation. Those ones also work really, really well. Yeah, then if you have those, expand to other brands. What next? Oh, concealer. As you purchase your foundation, please go ahead and ask for a concealer. So if you're a beginner and you don't want to go in with concealer, please go look for the powder timestamp. Basically, you'd need two types of concealers. Not really two types, but two shades of concealers. One concealer would be used under your eyes, the bridge of your nose, right there, the chin. Yeah, it's called the chin, right? Yeah, the chin. Yeah, go ahead and use a concealer that is one shade lighter than your skin tone, and that concealer is basically to brighten up your face. And then the second concealer can be a darker concealer, one that's maybe even darker than your foundation. Yes, a shade darker than your foundation, or two depending, and that is used to reverse contour. So you're just going to reverse, and that gives shape to your face. If you weren't able to get single concealers just like this, you can ask for a palette. So I feel like a palette does give you more options. For example, this is the Makeup Revolution Ultra HD palette. This is in the shade medium dark. I think it's the only dark one that I've seen that they have. Yeah, but this is a good palette because you have so many options here. You have light. These are very light. These are very light, so I barely use this. I mainly use them as eyeshadow primers as well. This is more of a color corrector, and then these shades right here I can either use to contour or reverse contour. So I feel like a palette does give you more options. Makeup Revolution has a palette, Sleek has a palette, Black Radiance also has a palette. So this is the cream contour palette, so you can either buy separate concealers. This is the Elegant concealer. This is a very beginner friendly, in my opinion. This is a very beginner friendly. If you don't want to buy singles and you want a wider range of choices, you can go and buy a palette. Moving on to a powder. So after putting all that concealer on your face, you're going to use something to set everything. Now you can either use a loose powder or a pressed powder. So for loose powder, I used to use, but I still use the same brand. This is the Black Opal Deluxe Finishing Powder. This was my first loose powder, and this is what I used to use to set everything on my face, be it my reverse contour or my, basically my whole face. There was no limit. So you can go in with a loose powder to set everything, or you can use this just to set, your contour that you use. Right there at the bottom of your eyes, your chin, bridge of the nose, that place, those places where you basically contoured, you can use this. Now there's so many brands. There's the Laura Mercier, it's just Laura Mercier. So there's Laura Mercier, there is Fenty Beauty, NYX, Maybelline, Bare Minerals, Beauty Bakery, etc. in the drinking capacity. Loose powders or pressed powders. So you can either use so this is not really, I wouldn't consider this beginner friendly, but if you already have that powder that you use all over your face and you just want to set the parts where you reverse contour, you go in with a bronzer. A bronzer adds sculpts the darker part, where you place your darker concealer, or you didn't use a darker concealer and you just want to reverse contour, you can also use a powder as well. So here basically I have 3 contour powders. These are mainly dark powders, so you can either use these depending on your skin tone. You can either use these to set here or set the reverse contour. So I have 3. All these are from Obsession Makeup. I I also have the e.l.f. bronzer palette. This is the deep bronzer. It has those shades. Some bronzers do have shimmer, so keep that in mind. If you just want to add, you know, more if you want to add more shine to your face, go ahead and use the bronzers that have some shimmer in them, which is also not bad. That's also fine. Or if you don't want the ones without shimmer, for example, this one doesn't have shimmer. I think also the Black Radiance ones don't have shimmer. Wait, no, they do. Okay, depending on the one you get, it either has shimmer or it doesn't, and that's fine. Next up, blush. Now blush is basically something to bring out your cheeks. It could be a broad, basically rosy colors. If I call it that, yeah, it just makes your cheek area look rosy. Today I am wearing blush, and I actually do not have like a blush palette, but I do have this blush. This is from Makeup Revolution. So for highlighter, there are so many highlighters. So this highlighter is the Makeup Revolution London Shimmer Brick. This is rose gold. If you don't have a highlighter, you can also use an eyeshadow palette. There are those shimmery shades in an eyeshadow palette. Depending on what look you're going for, you can use the gold or the browns or the, you know, pinkish ones or the white. You know, it's totally your choice. Peachy shades of, you know, shimmery highlighter, that is fine. That also works well as like a normal good highlighting or whatever. Yeah, so before we finish off the face, I'm just going to quickly dive into the eye area. So for brows, I like to use a Davis eye pencil. Who doesn't use this? Who has not used this? So if you're a beginner, start off with a Davis eye pencil. I feel like that it's got everywhere, especially here in Uganda. It's easy to get. Or you can use the bigger pencil. This is not the one, but the number is 003 or 03. Yeah, that is the brown shade that you can use on your eyebrows. I did a tutorial, to use and watch it. So if you have the pencils and you want to step up, you can go ahead and use a brow pomade. And then after using a brow pomade, some people like to go in with a powder just to set all that they have used. Now I have the Obsession Brow Duo. I like to use this to set the pencil that I use. It's not really necessary, but I just like to do it. There's so many palettes as well. I know Anastasia Beverly Hills has a palette that it's basically an eyebrow powder palette. Next are eyeshadow palettes. For beginners, I suggest palettes that have, you know, neutral shades. Yeah, neutral shades, not really the colorful ones, but start off with neutral shades. For example, I have the Juvia's Place eyeshadow palette. This is the Warrior palette, and it has gorgeous shades. Although they are limited to 9 shades, you can create as many looks as possible. I used in these shimmery shades right here. You can also use that as a highlight. Freedom Makeup Pro 12 Smokies. This is also a good palette for beginners. It has those amazing shimmery shades and the matte shades. Another palette is the Makeup Revolution London. This is the Affirmation palette. This palette has way more eyeshadow. See, we have these are 32 shades. So they're mostly neutral shades. You have some neutral shades right there, then you have a bit of purple right there. Yeah, so basically this is also a good beginner's palette. Then another palette, it may not be for beginners. Okay, yeah, but if you want to step up from neutral palettes, I also have the e.l.f. Everything Nice palette. This one also has really nice shades if you want to step up from the ones with neutral colors. Another palette that I believe is also easy to get here in Uganda is the Huda Cosmetics palette. I have that palette, but I don't know where it is. Next up, eyeliner. For eyeliner, there's so many choices. There's that pen-ish eyeliner. I don't have that one, but I have a liquid eyeliner. This is the Huda Cosmetics liquid eyeliner. There's also the people call it wanja. You can also use wanja to line your eyes, but this is the Kohl Kajal eyeliner. Then I also have a pot of eyeliner. This is basically a gel eyeliner. You'd need a brush to apply it to your eyes. Then last but not least is mascara. It's not the last one. Wait, there's something else. So mascara is also another thing that you can use on your eyelashes in case you don't want to wear false lashes. Beginners, if you want to, bring your lashes out more, go ahead and buy a mascara. This is the L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes. I've had this for a while. Really good. Then this is the Max Factor X Clamp Defy Mascara. Yeah, but there's so many brands out there. If you have your mascara and that's fine for you, want to step it up, use some eyelashes. These are the Adele multi-pack demi wispies lashes. You can get these on Amazon. Another substitute to the Adele lashes, if you can't find them here in Uganda, they're also the ILO lashes, like these ones. Some are fortunate enough to come with eyelash glue, especially I know ILO gives eyelash glue, but then there's also the dual eyelash glue. I think this is the best eyelash glue ever, and I did a tutorial on how to put on lashes, and it's very detailed with products as well. Please go up and watch that. Oh wait, before we end the video, we have lipsticks. So for lipsticks, I feel like lipsticks are like the first thing that people try out, especially if you're going to, get into the whole thing of putting on makeup. Yes, so there's so many types of lipsticks. I have so many here. Yeah, I keep them in this because they usually get lost. I've actually lost some. I can't see some. So you can either go in with a lipstick or a lip gloss. And yeah, build your makeup from there. And then how many times am I going to say this? Okay, for real. Lastly, you will need a setting spray. Depending on what look you're going for, or depending on what skin type you have, you can either use a matte setting spray or a dewy setting spray, or one that's between both, radiant finish or something, or you can use even a glowy setting spray. So basically a glowy setting spray has like shimmer in it. So the three main setting sprays that I have the NYX matte finish. I like using this especially if like I'm wearing makeup, even going into the night. I like using the Freedom makeup setting spray. And then for more dewy look, I like to use the Kiss Beauty makeup fix. This is, I think Kiss Beauty is an Indian brand. Yeah, I've seen many of their products. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Share with friends and family. I hope I've answered questions for all those who wanted to know. If you have any questions for me, leave them in the comment section below. And yeah, that is it. Thank you so much guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.